Hey everyone, welcome to Princess of Gay. I'm your host Connie, and today we're here with One Piece. And I'm not going to say how many episodes we're going to do today because we're just going to kind of leave it up to chance. There's 4 episodes possible, 1063 through 1066, that are released so far. Um, I don't know if we're going to get through all 4. I don't know if we're going to do just 2. It's going to just depend on kind of where I'm at and what I'm feeling as we watch. I'm leaving it up to chance. If we get it through all 4, cool. That means we'll be all caught up. But if we don't, then we don't. Last time we decided to leave it off on 2 because it left off perfectly. The 2 episodes focused on Sanji and Zoro and them ending their fights with Queen and King, respectively. The episodes leaving off that way, and both of them being themed around kind of the same thing, it just worked out perfectly. It felt like the right place to end that. So I don't know if we're going to get something like that this time because I think besides Kaido, the only big fight we still have going on is the big mom fight with Law and Kid. And then we have Yamato trying to get to the basement, but I think that's basically about it right now. As for like big shit going on, I might be wrong. It's possible, but we'll see. Um, in the meantime, though, we are just going to get this started and see how far we get. I'm excited to see more. It's been obviously like 3 weeks since we last watched, so it's going to be good to see more. And I still think that we're good for doing this in this format right now. Having it be like every few weeks or so and just getting to another set of episodes, no matter how much it ends up being. I'm liking doing this way instead of just doing it weekly right now. And I like the way it's working out for the channel by having this and Last Man be like periodic shows and all. I think that's just working out. So, yeah, there's that. But we'll see how things go, and maybe at some points we'll end up going back to weekly. I don't know. Gonna depend on how things go from here. Uh, excuse me. But I'm definitely interested to see. July though is supposed to be a big month for the anime, so maybe we will catch up at some point soon. Um, because July has the 1000th episode for the dub, but it's also going to debut some big episodes for the sub as well. Um, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes. um, so when the screen fades to black, pause this redirect and go to the description below. Uh, my mind is blanking. Hold on. I'm sorry. It's another case of when I just wake up and have barely any idea what's going on. Okay, let's start that over. When the screen fades to black, pause this redirect and go to the description below. Follow the link to the reaction, and after you watch it, come back here to the redirect and resume play. Because after it fades to black, then fades back in, everything from that point forward will be my afterthoughts and will contain spoilers to the episodes. So, that being said, thank you so much for tuning in, and for now, I will see you at the reaction. And we are back, and we'll begin with spoilers in 3, 2, 1, now. So, yeah, we did 3 episodes today. We could have done a 4th, but I decided that felt like a good place to end off, so that's what we did. A bunch of good stuff happened. We continued the fight with Big Mom, obviously. Law and Kid are definitely starting to get a little more of the upper hand, but it's been kind of back and forth, so we'll have to see where it goes from there. Yamato has reached the basement, but he has to deal with Kanjuro's burning rage, and he had the smart idea of freezing everything in there to at least slow things down while he tries to take care of this creature. Luffy versus Kaido is continuing with Kaido using a drunken style. Like I mentioned, this is something that you see in a lot of different things. The first anime that does come to mind right away, though, is Naruto, and which is pretty interesting as a very casual Naruto fan. Um, I more like the characters than the show itself. Let's put it that way. um, but yeah, it's like I remember the battle between Rock Lee and Kimimaro, when Rock Lee used his drunken style, and it's kind of one of the things I think of. And obviously, I know it's based off of like Jackie Chan and whatnot. So I know there's like real life movie examples to draw from. But the funny thing is, Rock Lee is what I tend to think of first. Probably because I've never seen any of the Drunken Master movies or whatever they're called. So maybe that's why. But, I mean, I could also think, if you want to go with video games, of Lei Wulong from Tekken. He uses that style as well. Though, to be fair, Lei Wulong is also based off of Jackie Chan's characters. So there is that, too, to be fair. Um, but yeah, it's a style that I've seen in plenty of places, and Kaido actually using the fact that he gets drunk really easily and making a actual fighting style out of it is honestly genuinely really smart on his part. That way he can still fight even when he's drunk. We did see him fight drunk before, but he never really went this hard. He wasn't using the drunken style, the drunken dragon Bagua. He wasn't really using that when he fought Luffy the first time. He was just kind of like doing things. Um, so it's a very different situation. I assume he wasn't using the style back then because maybe he either didn't think of it or just wasn't taking Luffy seriously. Because we know now he is taking Luffy seriously, and we know that he is currently like respecting Luffy. He without question respects the shit out of him. He acknowledges him, and he very much is not underestimating him. And I like that. I like that Luffy actually did earn his respect. I think that's really cool, honestly. We also got Izo coming into battle in these episodes to protect Kinemon and Kiku, who Usopp also helped to rescue. Usopp took them away while Izo disrobed and just shot a bunch of people with the power of gun. So that's fun. We had Chopper reverting to normal, finally. And it seems like he's going to go and try to help out Law and Kid. Because, I mean, he's a doctor and everything. Jinbei and Frankie made some appearances. Zoro is dealing with the spirit of death looming over him because of how much damage he's taken and the fact that the miracle cure is now wearing off, meaning he's going to face like twice the amount of pain and damage that he originally took. And considering that originally he was basically left in a state where he was physically unable to move and had to constantly sleep to, just recover anything he could. It's like, yeah, that's pretty bad, but we know Zoro will come through it for multiple reasons. So there's not really any real tension there. But it is interesting to see nonetheless. Momo is continuing to try to pull Onigashima away from the capital. We'll see how well that continues to work. We had a very sweet and adorable scene with Toko in the festival in the capital. We had a short scene with Komurasaki continuing to play for Orochi. though we know she's just biding time. And we also had CP0 dealing with things. They took out Diaz Drake. Apu ran away because he does that because he's a little shitbag. And they came face to face with Izo, and at first just tried to like leave, and it's like, let's not fight each other. We have more important things to worry about right now. But Izo's like, no, 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 wait a minute. And so we haven't seen exactly where that's going yet. But the big thing was definitely the setup. We had some setup in here where the five elders are talking about what is very transparently the gum gum fruit, the gomu gomu no mi. Because it's like it's shadowed when it shows the fruit, but it's like it doesn't really hide it at all either. It's like so blatantly the gum gum fruit. So they're talking about it, and they're talking about how it was given another name. And so this is set up for the future, and we'll get to that basically within the next month. So that's coming soon. And we also have set up with the fact that while the Marines are on their way to, I guess, interfere with everything going on at Wano, Zunisha's suddenly there. Because why the fuck not? I mean, I guess Zunisha wouldn't have been that far away because our crew went from some of the crew went from Zunisha straight to Wano, and the others went from Zunisha to Whole Cake and then to Wano. So I guess it's not out of the question that Zunisha would have headed to Wano. It's not out of the question. It's just surprising. It caught me completely off guard. It's like, what the hell are you doing here, my dude? You here to help? You gonna stomp on Kaido's face? That might actually do something. I don't know. I don't know exactly how powerful Zunisha is. But hey, I mean, any help, you know? I don't know exactly what Zunisha's gonna do. Like, why are they here? I don't know. I'm very interested. I'm very invested. Because it's like I've said before, there are certain things I know about that are coming because the One Piece fandom is shit with spoilers. Like they are terrible with revealing spoilers. It's like it's just they don't even try to hide it. But it's like while I know certain things, I don't know everything. And there's a lot that I'm still completely blind on. Because if I knew everything, I probably wouldn't be reacting to this anymore. Because that would ruin the entertainment. That would ruin the fun. Going in blind is what makes this fun to react to. It's what makes a reaction. You know? Even if it's not 100% blind as possible, at least. And it's like, yeah, not knowing Zunisha was going to be here, I'm happy for that because it's like, while there's other things I wish I wouldn't have known, it's like that still seems pretty big. I don't know what that's about, but that's pretty big, I feel. I have no fucking clue why Zunisha would be there. The only thing I can think of is it has something to do with Momo. Is Zunisha going to help move Onigashima away? But how? That would mean Zunisha would have to come onto the mainland, and you know how fucking huge Zunisha is. Like, how would that even work? I have no clue. I guess maybe we'll see, but because Zunisha we know has that connection with Momo. They spoke when everyone was on Zoe, on Zunisha's back. So it's like it's gotta have something to do with Momo, right? That's the only thing I can think of. I guess we'll see. But Yeah, this is it's getting exciting. That's for sure. So tell me in the comments below what you thought. I'm sure I missed a lot, so if there's anything I missed that you want to specifically check on my thoughts on, please feel free to ask. And for now, I'm Connie and I'm signing off. See you all next time.